Yeah, what you saying, everyone? You good? Can you hear me okay? Can you all hear me okay? Is that good, yeah? Right, what you saying? So this is a mad one. I was planning on actually doing a stream yesterday, but just end up doing it today because there's so much going on. The background footage I've got, I do apologise, it's just taken from one of my videos, so you're going to see the little headers coming up. But I thought it'd be better that than nothing, and we'll flick through Twitter, but I'm a bit scared to go on Twitter because I know people are going to be posting it, and I really don't want to show it on my channel. But yeah, what are you guys thinking about everything, man? It's been a mad few days. Is the sound and everything all right, yeah? You're hearing me okay? Well, is there more stuff happening now? Yeah, I won't be jumping on Twitter, no chance. I've got Twitter loaded, but it's just got Game Roll's page on there because he's made a couple of tweets about it, and I know he won't be posting anything like that. Honestly, man, this is crazy. Like, oh, man. So I've got someone saying that they can't hear me, but I've got someone else saying that the sound is perfect. So which is it, man? What are we good? Oh, man. Oh, God, there's another leak drop. This is crazy, man. This is mad. I'm going to have a quick look at it on my phone in the background because it will... But honestly, I am a bit gutted about all this. It's good to see the game, to be fair. But at the same time, I'm just a bit gutted about the way we've seen it. I'm impressed with the stuff that I've seen. No, the sound is fine. We're hearing you. I mean, last time, I want to apologise. If I missed your messages last time, I think I'm new to this. So I was trying to go through every single message in the chat and reply to everyone. So again, sorry about last time. And if anyone who donated and I didn't get to you, I do apologise for that. Yeah, the sound is great. For a moment, I thought you were fixing to do a face reveal. Now, to be honest, I like to keep it all about the brand. I've got my little cartoon there, but I just like to keep it all about Rockstation rather than specifically about me. Rockstation, there's a cutscene leak in the new leak if you don't want to see it. I don't mind seeing the leaks, but I'm never going to post them or share them. I'm happy to cover stuff and talk about stuff, like in my last video that I did, but I'm never going to show anything. And that isn't just because I don't want to put my channel at risk. It's just because it's just not the way everyone should be seeing it, especially coming from me. And would the leakers going to start spoiling actual story stuff? Gameplay is one thing, story stuff. Yeah, this is the thing. It just depends how much. I think a couple of people in one of the groups I'm in were talking about how they reckon it could potentially be a person's got a build of the game rather than just a few leaked clips. Yeah, updated the UI. Yeah, to be honest with you, I had this from before. It was actually the Doom Reaper that reminded me that I've made it, but I just thought it looks a bit cleaner. But again, I'm still getting used to the setup of all this stuff and getting it all on there. But I did really enjoy going live last time, so it's something I really want to get back into. And this one was really spontaneous. I just decided in the last half hour, you know what, let's just go live. Yeah, let's have a look. Apparently, he said he has the ending to GTA 6. This is getting really, yeah, honestly. How can we be excited when there's Benen's trying to ruin the ending of the game? Someone's going to show it. The problem is, once that leaks, it's going to be unavoidable. Like, again, if you're really worried about it, man, maybe it's time to start just deactivating your social medias for a while. I think that's the only way you're going to get around it. You just remove everything, because once it's out there, you're not going to be able to avoid it. Honestly, it'll be literally everywhere. I'm just going to have a look back and see this. Go back to the beginning of the chat. Yeah, so again, this is just completely spontaneous. When I did this last time, and the same with this, I've got nothing in mind, no script, no bullet points. It's just completely just going off the dome and just chatting and talking. And can you let me know what the footage is running like in the background? I know with the Vice City gameplay in the last one, it was stuttering at times. But is everything all smooth and decent when it comes to the sound? I do have some music. Can you hear the music? Is that at a decent level as well? I did have my headphones on last time, but I've just bowed on the headphones. I just don't find them comfortable. So I'm just going to briefly just go through the chat. Yeah, we need to talk about this madness. So where we got the real Kratos in the chat, we got Arrow in the chat, Blue Tahitian in the chat, Wubba Bubba. Again, way more people than I ever expected to be in here, especially like, you know, it wasn't advertised or, I mean, before I think I gave like 20 hours notice that I was doing this. You think Rockstar will release the extended look early? I don't, to be fair. All they need to do is just keep striking. What have we got, a week? It's literally a week today it's dropping, or a week tomorrow even. I can't see that happening. I think they're just going to stick to the plan at this point and just keep striking everything down. Oh, yeah, coming from Louisiana. Louisiana Animal. Damn, this is crazy, dude. All of this week before we were supposed to. Yeah, the timing of it's really mad. But I think it's coming out now. I think Nate the Hate was saying that it's from last year, but the leaker's saying it's from 2023. But I don't know, I'm impressed with what I'm seeing, don't get me wrong. It's not like when the 2022 leaks came out and everything looked really unpolished. This is looking good. You know, there's a bit where the basketball clips through Jason, but I just put that down to it just needing more polish. But as soon as I saw that first clip of the balcony one, I just knew. It just had the vibe and the Rockstar feel. Fib Agent, what you saying, man? You good? Again, if I do miss your chats, just put something in again. I don't want to get caught up. I think last time I fell like 20 minutes behind in the chat. I'm just going to see if I can get some of the comments. So this new gameplay leak, when Jason is driving a sports car, Tate McRae, which came out in January 2025, so the build is newer. Oh, that's interesting. To be honest with you, a lot of those clips were actually, the quality was a bit suppressed. So if you actually had access to the official clip, they do look a lot better. Well, we got 69 people in chat. Nice one. Thank you for all for joining. This is my second stream. It's something that I've wanted to do, but just kept putting it off and putting it off. So again, thank you for joining. I do appreciate you all being here, and for all you guys who watch the videos and that as well, like the community posts. Again, I just appreciate you all. This just started as, you know, just being a huge fan of the game, just wanting to talk about it, seeing as my missus isn't really into it, so I can't really bend her ear off over it. Primitive, I'm so excited for the game to drop. I hope they don't leak the story. Yeah, I think this is what, you don't hear any music, 2 seconds. Can you hear that music now? Just trying to keep the music blended into the background, to be fair. I'm not really sure how long I'm gonna stream. I wasn't planning on doing this today. My missus has gone away for a few days, so I've got the kids and the dog. Music is good now. Yeah, perfect, sweet. It's difficult to judge it from this side. I'm just gonna grab a quick drink. Honestly, I don't know what to say. I haven't looked at the new stuff yet. I can't blatantly just see it when I'm going into my DMs on Twitter. And I don't want to sit there watching it. I'll probably watch it after, but anyway, let's have a look back to the chat, and then we'll break in. We'll just discuss some random things. But like I say, no, there's no structure to this. Again, the videos have a lot less structure now. I used to script them word for word, and now I just write down a few brief bullet points and just off we go. I think it's more natural that way. Everything looks great, apart from the vehicle damage and the fact that there's an honor system in GTA. Meh. That's coming from Drone. Now, this is, if you look at the sort of core of my channel from the very beginning, has been this theme that GTA 6 is going to be different. And I think one of the main things that I always go back to is that Red Dead 2 comparison. And I've always gone back to it, and the fact that I think it will be slower. And now it's just seeming like it's going to be the case. Again, when I first saw it and Jason jumps off the balcony, I thought to myself, this is quite weighty. I'm not sure if a lot of people who are more into the arcade side of things are going to like this. But for me, it just ticked all the right boxes, to be fair. But we'll discuss more about this Red Dead comparison, because it really does look like what we expected. Rockstar have developed Red Dead, and that just seems like the pinnacle of what they wanted to achieve. So this just seems like an evolution of that. All the core systems are just there, really, and they've remained. I wouldn't call it an honor system. It's a reputation system or fame system. Yeah, I agree. It's like I say, Jason starts whacking the guy and you see the little devil symbol. It's going to work in a similar way. It's more going to be like maybe like a social credit score or something like that. It would probably affect how people treat you if you get discounts in shops. Exactly how the foundations of Red Dead worked. It looks amazing coming from Primitive. Not a lot of bugs for an older build. Vice City's most wanted. Say what you're saying, man. You good? It has to be 2025. Tate McRae came on the radio. Yeah. I mean, the guy said he's got 2 to 4 more. So once he's shot his load, basically, What more can he do? Maybe Rockstar will just let him drop this stuff, because at the end of the day, it's not the most ideal for Rockstar, but the clips that are going around, sorry, it's easy to just get that clicky mouth. Well, the clips that are going around at the moment, sorry about that, people are really impressed by them. So this is just actually causing more and more and more hype. So what's 3 or 4 clips coming out when we're going to get potentially, hopefully, 20-30 minutes of gameplay next week? Film Fanatic, the Netflix deal tied them up. Rockstar would have dropped the extended look already if they didn't pay them. Yeah, I think it's just standing, they've got to stand their ground now. And what this actually does, again, it's a week of pure hype, pure build-up. I mean, even without dropping on X yesterday, even without showing any footage or screenshots, I think I did 1 million impressions on X. So again, this is all advertising this game. So I think from a marketing side of it, if you're looking at the light at the end of the tunnel from Rockstar's point of view, they're not going to mind that there's millions and millions of impressions going around yesterday and today of all this stuff. Just means more people will watch the extended look, in my opinion, just so they can compare it and see the difference. Rockstation, have you seen the screenshot I made in Unreal Engine? Off the top of my head, I can't remember. Mate. Rusky, what you saying, man? You missed the last one. I think you were working, weren't you? Jason can't fix licks for Sheet. Rockstar have been so negligent. They aren't working hard enough to stop this, especially when it's the same sausage doing it. I did find it unusual, because apparently there's rumours now that massive Twitter page, I think he went from 1,000 to, like, I think he's got 80 or 90,000 followers now. But I think Videotech and a couple of other people, Game Roll, have figured out that it might not potentially be him. And I've seen about 4 or 5 of those pages with the same name, the same profile picture, just racking up loads of followers and saying they're going to do this and saying they're going to do that. But as far as I believe, the leaks have actually come from, they haven't actually come from Twitter when they first posted, unless I'm wrong. And with regards to that, there's some things are out of their control, to be honest. So Lou in Cornwall, 2446. I'm worried something very sensitive is going to be leaked, like a key story. But I think that's the biggest concern we've got now. Again, remove yourself off social media if you're really, really worried, because, yeah, it's going to get bad. Again, thank you to all the people in the chat there. Farm Racks, what you're saying? I'm good, mate. Thank you. Appreciate you for being here. I don't know how regularly I'm going to do these. I'm so used to just that video format, but it's much better doing it this way. Get to actually chat and communicate. I've got my dog sat next to me. He's chilling. He misses my missus, though. He's really attached to her, so... It's funny because some people got upset at me saying New Zealand players will be the first ones playing. Yeah, I think that's just the way it's always been, to be honest. Yeah, that's just the way it's always been. I was really hoping they were going to just go across and do it all similar to how Crimson Desert did. I was gutted about that, to wait till 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I think, to play Crimson Desert. Everyone else was already playing it. But I know one thing, Rockstar aren't going to apologise. They're not going to retract. They're just going to use this to soak up all the attention and get more people over onto the extended look. So Film Fanatic Rockstar has to say something's getting out of hand now. I don't know. I just think they just ride out the momentum, to be honest with you. Primitive, now I hear the music. My volume was like, oh, so that was you and not me. Oh, bro, come on. I was watching McTannon's stream video today. The guy really makes me laugh, man. If you have, most of you probably already watch his videos, but honestly, if you don't, he's incredible. The real in passing, what you're saying, bro, you're good. I don't mind the gameplay stuff, but story would piss me off. Yeah, honestly, yeah, that's the last thing that we want. But how much has he got? If he's saying he's got 2 to 4 and he's just dropped another one, does that mean he's got 3 left? And is it 2 or is it 4? Like, how many do you have? I just think Rockstar are really just going to ride him out. But that first one, as these clips come up on the screen, of the basketball one, even just the way Jason's like leaning on the side, the texture of everything, the quality of the glass, you can just tell in a heartbeat that that's actually a Rockstar game. We were like, before it started posting, it went around in one of the chats and we were dissecting it and just pulling it apart, and everyone just started coming to the conclusion one after one that, yeah, this is definitely real. And then I think Synth was the first one to post it. It's crazy, like I said, millions and millions and millions of impressions. When the video dropped of the car boot closing, I think someone did a post about that, which is now on 3 million impressions, just over the sound. It's crazy. Rockstar have done this to themselves, to be fair. Not the leaking stuff, but just how crazy people go for this game. And then, yeah, I think there was the only thing that made me a bit hesitant was the basketball clips through Jason. There's a couple of things where he doesn't really handle it well, but again, you can just put that down to it being older footage, to be honest. Someone put 100 views today. Man, I'm thankful. Even if one person was sat in here listening to me, I'd be happy. It's all a ruse by Rockstar to keep the hype of the game up. I don't think so, to be honest with you. Lewis Cornwall, your UI is very on brand. Love it. Ah, thanks, mate. Appreciate that. I used to have that little pink border around my videos, but just decided to get rid of that because of it cuts off the edges anyway, doesn't it, on YouTube? So it didn't really work. Barracuda plays, FBI open up. I hope they get the leaker. I'm hearing rumours that the leaker could be based in Russia, which could make things a bit more complex when it comes to stuff like that. Wheat Supreme. Exactly, for all we know, Rockstar is behind this. I don't know. I don't think they'd want us seeing clips where the basketball's clipping through Jason, where things don't look absolutely perfect. They've hidden this game from us for so long. I don't think they're going to come along and say, oh yeah, by the way, the extended look's coming out next week, but here's a little clip that isn't the best quality and shows the basketball clipping through Jason. J2, this is crazy, man. Yes, so what else has come out? Could you just drop in? I've not looked at it at the moment. I'm not really on there. I'm not going to go on there while I'm live because it'll pop up and game over. What's the most recent thing that come out? Is it just 1 or 2 cutscenes? What's actually happened since I've started this? Hammer Ferns, what you say, man? You good? Just deleted my Reddit account. Hoping it'll be easier to kind of filter what you see on YouTube. It's going to be more vigilant. What you can do, if you're on Twitter, just go into your settings and then just go to the muted words. Put GTA 6 in there, GTA VI, Rockstar Games, GTA 6 leaks. Just whack them all in there. The Doom Reaper, I sent you a screenshot I made now. It was nothing serious, just a sunset. Yeah, you could always tell those Unreal Engine leaks from a mile away. But this one, as soon as I saw it, I was like, yeah, this is different. Farm Rats, the car crashes in the game are really impressing me from these leaks. The sense of impact. Yeah, I think with that, I noticed that the one thing that really stood out to me that I keep thinking about is when he walks up to the door and it says to smash the window or to clone the key. I like that. So what it's going to be, when they were talking about it being harder to steal vehicles, in that situation, it's just going to draw more attention. So rather than just going around an alley, opening a car door and getting in, you're going to have to smash the window. It's going to draw attention. Or unless you've got the ability to clone the key. Is the new leak out on X? I can't find it. I haven't seen the latest. Apparently there's another one of a cutscene, but I haven't seen that one myself. Jumping the stylus. It's feeling more like GTA 4 than 5, which I think is a good thing. I think it's more like, it just screams Red Dead Redemption 2. I get what you mean though. But I think when Jason jumps off that balcony, the way he lands, that's just the Arthur drop-in animation. A few people have pointed that out. But the one thing that's made me most happy here is it does seem to have that weight and that realism. But at the same time, there's a lot of people, the amount of comments I get on my videos that really hate the Red Dead 2 comparison, that say this isn't Red Dead, it's GTA, but it's Rockstar. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, they obviously wanted to go in that more grounded, realistic direction, and that's what we're going to get. Jay Stones, hello Rockstation. What you saying, man? Thank you for being here, man. I hope you're good. Pixelated Dreams. It shows Jason driving an unrestricted area and beating up security guards and stealing one of their tasers. Oh yeah, I've seen that one, but is that the same one that's got the cutscene? Because I heard it was just like it cuts off just before the cutscene. Has there been another one since then, or is that the latest one? I think the second one really impressed me. Just you get the vibe of like the world in motion. I think that's one of the things I've spoken about in multiple videos. I've been waiting to see the world itself in motion. And we've got to see that, the music, the sound, how the NPCs react and behave. There was a couple of things, like when he crashes into that van, Within a few seconds, the van's like back onto him. So was it just that geezer had road rage and just like went back for Jason? And yeah, the way the wrench hits the floor and it's an individual object that you have to pick up. I don't know if the UI is going to be changed as time goes on, but yeah, I've been really impressed with it. Restricted, sorry. I don't think it looks that good, to be honest. So, well, be interested to know what you think when you actually see the extended look, because what you got to remember is these clips aren't the way Rockstar have intended us to see it. I remember once an Eminem song leaked, and he likened it to walking in on Superman while he's getting changed into his Superman costume. Like Rockstar wouldn't want us to see it that way. So yeah, just let me know, get in touch with me and let me know, or when I do a stream, let me know in the future what you actually thought once you've seen the extended look. Now, with regards to the extended look, I don't know what to do about that, because I would like to stream it. I mean, I can connect it to my computer and I can physically stream it, but there's been still no clarification. Hopefully we get some. But as soon as I can, I'll go live and we'll play it, we'll watch it together, and then we'll go back and then we'll discuss it and we'll break it down. I'll do a live breakdown. Clouds 5789, mate. The fact these leaks are over a year old is insane. I can't wait to see what the current build is like. Just 3 months. Yeah, it's today, isn't it? 3 months. That's crazy, to be honest. I think in all the commotion, I did do a quick post about that last night. I didn't forget. But I think that what's happened to me today is I was just about to start recording a YouTube short about the refueling thing, because that was quite funny. I do need to, that post that I did about the refueling and everyone ripped me apart for it. And now it's happening. Few people are actually coming back and apologising in the post, but again, for me, that was just prognostication, basically. It was the most logical thing to happen based on all these systems. I've said this before, every system in GTA is going to be evolved, and when you go down to the cars, and do you know what makes me laugh even more? And I do feel bad for the people who don't want the slowness, but people are worried about getting the refueling thing, and then we get refueling and like the engine maintenance as well. So you've got two now to deal with. Scott M, the cutscene at the end of the new league. Okay, nice one for clarifying, mate. Thank you. Jay Stones, Rockstation, what's your favourite part of GTA 6? Ooh, I haven't played it yet. Well, if you want, if I can reword that for you, what's my favourite part about a Rockstar game? It's just the way all the small things come together. So people talk about how Rockstar have this ridiculous attention to detail that's unnecessary, but it's not, because when it all comes together, that's what creates that feeling, and you can't quite explain it when you're in it, but you just feel like you're in a real living, breathing world. And Sam Houser did say it all those years ago. Their aim is to, he said they live for it, to build a living, breathing world. He said that's what we live for. Well, I'm going to post it, I think, in the next, I might post it a bit later, but there's that old BBC documentary that goes into Rockstar before they were Rockstar, and they're working on the first Grand Theft Auto. Don't know if you've seen that before. The real crowds, Rockstar need to do something. What do you think they could do? Like, are you saying that they need to bring the Netflix thing forward, or at least make a post about it? I think it's best if they just let the hype build. They're getting millions of impressions off other people's posts advertising their game at the minute, and most people are going to want to compare this footage to the Netflix thing. Marco, so it has Red Dead Redemption 2 graphics and moral system. We haven't seen the San Andreas mechanics yet. Going to the gym. Well, to be fair, when Jason jumps off the balcony, if you look down to the left, you can see gym equipment, and I doubt that's just there for show. I'd imagine after I think when they updated online recently where you can use the outside gym equipment. So yeah, if you have a look through that clip again, if you've still got access to it, and you'll see that gym equipment on the left side. Again, I am working on a video, everything that these leaks show us, but it's difficult to think about putting together when I'm not going to show any footage. So, and I want to make sure I'm covering everything, all the little bits and bobs. But the people doing the leaks now, if they leak the end of the game, mate, I've waited 13 years for this. It's just taking the fun away. You can remove yourself, at the end of the day, mate, if you just sit there watching your telly and remove all your social media apps, then there's no way you'll see it. It's going to be difficult. You'd have to make sacrifices, but if you really, really don't want to see it that badly, then get yourself completely off everything. Jason Develop, man, I'm starting to feel depressed. Why, man? What's up? You drop me a DM if you want to talk, mate, on X. Or do you just mean in general about this situation? I'm just trying to see the positive in it, man. Like, One thing that it's done for me is it's just grounded me in reality a bit, because it's just made me realise, oh yeah, this is, don't get me wrong, I'm completely impressed and it looks insane, but my expectations were starting to spiral to like unrealistic levels. So it's great to actually just see it, to see that, yeah, this is a real game. 6 stars are back. Yeah, you can't have GTA 6 and not have the 6-star wanted level there. That'd just be mad. But yeah, I'm terrified if he leaks the ending. I think a lot of people are. It's a 2020. That's mad. Yeah, potentially 3 years old. That's crazy, that is. Marco7397. Isn't there trailers from Netflix? I don't think there is, mate, to be fair. Jay Stone's favourite thing about GTA 6? From what I've seen so far, I think it's just going to be the dynamic between Jason and Lucia. I'm interested to see all the dialogue that Rockstar have written for them, like all the banter. Like if you can go out with, let's grab a drink, 2 seconds. If you can go out with Jason and Lucia together, I bet the banter and the little conversations that they'll have, and how will Lucia react if you interact with a female NPC and vice versa. I'm interested to see all those little things coming together. Pixelated Dreams. I feel like any Rockstar fan would expect GTA 6 borrowing a lot from Red Dead 2. It was essentially the game they needed to make to see how far they could take GTA 6. The same way they used RDR1 to make GTA 5. Yeah, like I say, you go back through my channel, there's so many videos about Red Dead and the comparison and how I think they're going to really go in that direction. And a lot of people didn't think they would, because the main argument was they're two completely different games. Red Dead's meant to be slower and GTA 6 is designed to be a bit quicker, but Rockstar obviously liked the direction they already went in with Red Dead, to be fair, so. Oh, man, we've got to, I do apologise if I've got Jack has donated $4.99. Man, honestly, I really appreciate that. You really didn't have to do that. Only thing I'm concerned about is Rockstar have not posted their usual GTA Online post, which means they could be preparing an announcement or a statement. Is that a good point? When would that have happened? They did do a post yesterday, didn't they? Or am I wrong? I don't think they usually post on a Wednesday, do they? And then they post on it. Don't they do the Red Dead on Tuesday? And then isn't it usually Thursday for the online post? But I don't know. It'd be interesting to get an announcement. And now, I think if they did announce it, the only thing they would possibly announce is that there was a little bit in my mind that was thinking, is there a chance they could pull this forward to tomorrow? But we'll just have to see what happens. I think they might have announced it by now if that was going to happen. So I don't think I'm too far behind in the chat. Thank you all for bearing with me. And again, it's only my second time doing this. Hopefully I'll get better with time. On gaming, what you're saying, bro? Finally caught you live, man. Thanks for being here. MCT, he said something like, he was talking about the leaks, and then he said, oh, hang on, I've read the wrong script. Let's go to today's script. And then he just read out the same thing. He said he'd read the script from 2022 by accident. And then when he went to do it again, reset himself. And it was exactly the same script. It just tickled me. Heard it with 30 minutes ago. Well, I got sent a thing. I don't know how real it is. And it was apparently the back-end Netflix thing. And it said it was like 54 minutes long, but again, don't get carried away with that, because that's probably going to be fake. It was one random person DM'd it to me, but it had like the file name, the Dolby surround sound, and then it just said it was 54 minutes. But I think that would be quite long. Imagine reacting to that. And again, I wanted to ask you guys, when the extended look comes out and I go live, how do you want to approach that? Do you want us to just sit there together in silence and just take it all in? Because I was just wondering, like, if we do a stream and I'm just sat there for 25 minutes not saying anything. But again, I just want to make sure that I'm doing what you guys want. Sorry, there's a helicopter, I think, going past me, if you can hear that noise in the background. Heard it'll be 30 minutes. I'm hoping 20 to 30 minutes. We got GTA 6 leaks before. There's going to be more to come as well. Like, when we get closer to it, it's going to be mental. Jay Stones, favourite thing about GTA 6 from the clips and pictures you've seen? I just think the world just looks nuts. Everything just looks really polished. The NPCs look mad. And I think you've got people bringing screenshots that are over a year old, zooming into the backgrounds and finding new things all the time. JTube, let's hope they don't leak the end of the game. Yeah, I think a few people are worried about that. Emma Gamer, If they do, I'm not looking. F that. The end won't be worried for me. Yeah, I'll tell you, if the ending does get leaked, it's going to be everywhere pretty much straight away. BJRN Jensen, do you think there is any chance he can leak something that will get the game delayed? I don't think so at this point. I mean, if anything, it could get pulled forward. Now, I think Rockstar are just going to stick to their guns here. AA Adams, I wasn't going to look at the leaks, but I couldn't help myself. Yeah, like, it's difficult. After waiting for so long to see what this game's going to be like, yeah, it was difficult not to look at them. But it's best not to share them. Even in groups, even in your group chats and stuff, it's probably best not to share them. Lewis James, it's strange how we haven't seen any Lucia gameplay yet. The Lucia ending threat is getting dangerous now. I think he's probably, if something else is going to come at it, let's see if the next ones are Lucia. The Doom Reaper. Yeah, honestly, because your mouth just completely dries out. It happens while I'm recording my videos. I have to have some chewing gum or take a drink every 2 seconds. Marco, today. Marco, what today? Jack, I just realised it's Wednesday. I'm not smart with their posting times. Yeah, so tomorrow would be the posting day. But I don't know if the schedule, as we're getting closer to GTA 6, that schedule might start to switch up a little bit. We'll have to just see. Breakdown, maybe a live watch along from Marco. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of doing. We'll just jump on maybe 30 minutes before, maybe jump on about I think it's 7:30. It'd be my time, if we're allowed to stream it off Netflix, that is. Chat for a bit and then just watch it and then break it down after. I think that's going to be the way to do it. RJ2Chill, I love your videos. Thank you, mate. I'm glad to have you here watching them. So I'm working on the one that just goes through everything, but it's a bit more complex when you can't show anything. Blue Tahitian. We can blame the physical disc grifters if the ending leaks. Yeah. Honestly, I did a post today. I think at the top, I just casually said that I felt sorry for Rockstar. And then I just went on to say that it looked great. And the comments were like just ripping me apart, man. They do that, leave the multi-billion-dollar company alone. I think, man, imagine these people have got that like saved into their camera roll as ammunition ready for when they emotionally react to a post on the internet. I just find it quite funny, man. Rusky, I'm more annoyed about the leaks than I am about Ezra Konsa going to Arsenal. I'm a Birmingham City fan, man. I've said this to you before. It's going to be a season of draws and losses for me, mate. I'm used to it now, though. And we've got 50 people in here. Thank you all for being here, man. Second time on streaming, so I am going to do it more and more. Emma Gamer, I mean, I'm not looking at any more of his leaks, to be honest. I feel for doing it, and I don't even know how old the Taser leak is. Oh, we've got Jack with another donation, $1.99. Thank you, man. I do really appreciate that. He just leaked some songs from the GTA 6 radio on Discord. Is this like a list of the songs? Yeah. Oh God. This guy, I think he could potentially have a build here, which is quite alarming because you could have access to a lot more. Maybe Rockstar might have to come out and say something. But again, thank you for that donation, Jackman. I appreciate that. I don't really ever talk about it as well, but you do have the option to become a member if you want as well. I'll always try and make it worth your while. That's if you really enjoy the content, that is. Jay Stones, if there's wildlife, how dangerous do you think it would be? Like GTA 5 or whatever. So with Red Dead Redemption 2, it's like the animals all hunt each other. It's like a proper living, breathing ecosystem. I think it's going to be that, but just again, taken up to the next level. You've got to remember, Red Dead 2 is like years old now. It's actually becoming quite an old game, to be honest. So you've got to imagine with Rockstar's advancements in the Rage engine, all the talent over there, just how far they can take it. I think the best way to look at this, if you play Red Dead Redemption 2, look at the systems and just think to yourself, what would be the logical next evolution of this? And I think that's pretty much what they're going to do. What you're doing up there, just fixing some leaks, man. This seems like more than just a leak. I think this is going to be quite difficult for Rockstar to fix. The Doom Reaper, a live watch along, is where you block the screen and mute the sound and react to it on stream while not showing anything. Yeah. Would anyone really watch that though? Would it just be best to wait until I can do it through the YouTube and actually we can do it like that? I don't know if I want to sit there with the blank screen, you know. Lewis James, I've got a theory, hear me out. The leaker has just gotten access to a build of the game that's new/old. As he plays through the game, he finds things out, then posts a leak. I don't know, man. Interesting theory. It's impossible to know the motivation or how this is all working behind the scenes, to be honest. Leakers will always leak. They will always have a reason to do it. Yeah, disc or no disc. Yeah, this is weird because this guy's pumping crypto, isn't he? So he's acting like he's got the interest of the community and everyone at heart, but he's just pumping out this crypto, which means obviously it's not the most genuine. Not the most genuine thing to do, is it? Jack, I was thinking the same thing, and no worries, bro. Keep doing what you're doing. My favourite GTA 6 content creator right now. I really hope he doesn't have a build. Man, honestly, I really appreciate that. The YouTube only started because the Twitter started doing really well, and I thought to myself, let's just take it over to YouTube. But again, it's a confidence thing because the first time you make a YouTube video, the first time you know people are going to hear you, and it's even worse when you go live. That fear. But yeah, man, it's good. I thought with me, once I'm in it, I'm absolutely fine. Like right now, I feel absolutely fine. But yeah, again, thank you for your support. R1, the taser leak is from 2025. Yeah, that's interesting, that is. So just to clarify, the latest leak is literally the one of is it the taser one that's the latest leak? Is that right? CyberLeak also reposted a tweet on X saying that he has the build. See, I don't know if that is the actual person though. There's a bit of a grey area sitting around that one. I mean, you'd still, is that with regards to? I think to be honest with you, there's no rush. It's not about being first. You know, if people want to come over, they can come over. I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm just going to wait until I can actually stream it properly, till I'm allowed to, and then we'll do a proper live watch through together. Thanks again, Jack. I appreciate you, mate. Thank you. So someone will have to let me know how to make it when those donation things like automatically read out and stuff like that, because again, I'm completely new to this, because I think last time I missed one and I felt really bad. My dog's getting off the sofa now. You know what, mate? Right, he's gone into the garden. He's cool. He's a Staffordshire Bull Terrier. He's awesome, though. Humble 9000. Your videos are so good. Good job. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Again, I just woke up one day just over a year ago and thought, I want to make a GTA video. I think I started actually with Death Stranding 2. I did a couple of gameplay videos just to get, you know, confidence about people hearing me on the internet. And then I just made that first video and never looked back. Now I don't ever think twice about making a video. And if there's any of you guys out there who've ever thinking about doing it, just go for it. I never thought in a million years I'd ever have the confidence to be a content creator, but here I am. So, Marco, how many leaks are there now? 5? Is there 5 really? Scott is not on Twitter. Yeah, I think that big account that's ran up all those followers, I'm not sure if that's actually him. What are you most hyped for GTA 6? Again, just being in that world, just the weight and realism of the world. I'm really, really excited for that. Yeah, the way Jason just moves along that balcony, slightly scratches his face, and as he jumps onto the balcony, he slightly knocks a couple of things over, and it's all super realistic. But again, so I think somebody commented on that clip saying, "Oh, this is boring," and I'm thinking to myself, "What, you want like a constant 6-star wanted level outside Jason's safe house 24/7? There are going to be moments of the game that are going to be quieter out in the open, and I'm looking forward to that." The Grey Viewer. He says that if Rockstar doesn't respond by the end of the day, he'll release Lucia's ending. I think he's bluffing. What do you think? I don't even know if it's actually him, so we'll have to just see. I'm pretty sure the videos aren't coming from that Twitter page, are they? Aren't they coming from like randomly off the internet or Reddit or something like that? I'm pretty sure let me know if I'm wrong about that, but if he's got 90,000 followers, he'd be posting them straight away on there. That's where they'd be coming from. I'll do that for you, Rockstation. Is that with regards to the things coming to the donations coming to the top and then reading out and stuff like that? Yeah, I'd appreciate your help with that. I think you do it in the stream elements where I've set the chat up, but maybe I just haven't looked far enough into it. Omar, what you saying, bro? Good to have you here, man. I'm good. Thank you. Humble 9000. You're just a voice that is good for making videos. Ah, thanks, mate. Well, to be fair, I work on like telephones for a living, so I have done for like over 20 years, so I speak for a living, basically. I thought to myself, I'm going to speak to these customers at work all day. Why don't I go on the internet and speak to people about GTA 6? It's 2 minutes worth of videos that I made in a weekend. Someone said, imagine it's an inside job set up by Netflix to generate hype. Nah, the Rockstar be absolutely screwing. I know one thing, I don't think Strauss will have that smug grin on his face right now, will he? So, with regards to the background footage, I haven't got the PlayStation linked up for gameplay. And I do have Twitter there, but I don't want to go to it because with what's going on, if it refreshes and anything pops up, then we're done for him, we? He posts them on Discord and the website, exactly. On gaming, we say, man, you're good. He's posting them from a different account as they can ban the high follower account. If you go onto Twitter and you look at Video Tech and Game Roll posted about it, isn't there evidence that it's not him? It's not the leaker who's got that account. Barracuda plays, can't wait to explore the map. I'll take my sweet time doing it. I've got 2 weeks off. Yeah, I think I've got the 16th of November to the 30th of November off. I'm really looking forward to it, to be fair. But it is mad to actually see it because now it's like a real thing, isn't it? Which it never was. It still always felt like this complete myth. But to actually see it being played in the moment is great. So what kind of near is this beat in my background? I'll put like a compilation of different tracks that'll just run in the background. Rusky, this is a good question. Is there anything you've seen in the leaks personally that's underwhelmed you? When the basketball clipped through, I was a bit disappointed, but at the same time, that's going to be polished out, isn't it? I don't think there was. I think when Jason's driving through and you hear the music playing and you see the detail in the foliage and all of that, honestly, I was absolutely buzzing. It's just like, oh, this is the vibe. This is actually what it's like to play this game. Now, with regards, I did try and, you watch this clip and you're trying to notice things and trying to pick out things that nobody's spotted. And the one thing I did notice is you can't really tell what the driving's like. Like from visually and from looking at it in a video like that, the driving looks no different to GTA 5. But it's about feel, isn't it, when it comes to driving? And I guarantee you it is going to be different and it is going to feel different. Doom Reaper, that's regards to the donation. Yeah, no, honestly, I did appreciate that from Jack there. Long Johns, what's the Discord? I don't know, mate. I did follow him because obviously I wanted to, with obviously reported on this stuff, I wanted the notification to see if anything come out, but I unfollowed both the accounts in the end because, you know, I just, just decided it was the right thing to do. I'll always see the leaks when someone else posts it, do you know what I mean? Don't need to be following them and giving them attention. They went from 1,000 to, I think, 20,000 followers in an hour. And then now they're at 90,000, which is maybe even 100,000 now. I haven't looked in 45 minutes or so. So quickly that account grew. Maybe this is the creative marketing. I like the thing that Salco made, which was that post, and he was posting it for days of like Strauss talking about the marketing, then a blank screen. And then eventually it was just the same picture, but with the Netflix logo by itself at the bottom. But Strauss is a corpo, isn't he? And what makes me laugh about Strauss, and I've noticed this a couple of times when he's been speaking about this, he called it, I'm pretty sure he called it the deluxe edition. So even Strauss isn't even calling it the ultimate edition, which is the branded name for it, because he's just the money man. For Strauss, it's just the standard and the deluxe edition. That's just how he sees it in his mind. Strauss is mad, yeah. On gaming, Jack, it could well be. This is the same company that shared their negative press a year ago. Does anyone know how old the GTA 6, the leaks are for GTA 6? Yeah, I think some people are saying 2023, some people are saying it's last year. I think the most recent one, there's a song playing in there that's from 2025, so it has to be. But I don't know. I really don't know. The Grey Viewer, he said on Rockstar's Discord, by the end of the day, we're going to see Lucia's ending. I think Rockstar released a statement. Oh, did I not read that message already? Am I going crazy? Do you think Rockstar will respond coming from Jordan? I don't, to be honest with you. I mean, I might be proven wrong. But I really don't think they'll respond. I don't think they need to. But I can't get that. It's that second clip I can't get out of my head. Just the vibe of the world. Quite a lot of traffic on the streets. The NPCs react naturally. If you see the bit when the van crashes into him and they get out to have the fight, if you look in like the car park at the back, there's a couple just having a conversation and they look over and their attention's like taken by what's happening. So just, again, even just that background, natural interaction going on. Vice Spot, what you saying, mate? Hey, I'm good, mate, thank you. Corey Dean, yes, I'm good, thank you for jumping in, mate, thank you. Mark Roberts, how's it going, dude? What a mad few days. Yeah, it's been mental, it's been mental. And we've got Token in the chat as well. If they spoil the story, I'll genuinely be so mad. Yeah. And I think someone's saying in the chat that they're threatening to spoil Lucia's ending. Here's the thing, though. It's going to be difficult. You could start reading a post, realise, oh, this is a leak, and then stop reading it, I suppose. You don't have to commit yourself to reading it fully like that, do you, I suppose? So with regards to these live streams, what would you guys like in the background? Because it was so difficult. I was originally going to play like Vice City or play a game, but it's so difficult to look at the chat and reply. And I think, yeah, that didn't really work. Are you happy for just a mixture of everything? What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put like a compilation video together, which will have the trailers, all the footage. We've got all the screenshots, and then, you know, that will just be looped, but it will basically just be a montage of everything. By the way, don't join that Discord. Yeah, hasn't it been removed anyway? Maddie, do you think the leaker is playing the game? There's rumours that he could have a build. Again, I don't want to over-speculate here because we just don't know the reality of it. But there's rumours going around that he might have a build. We don't really know 100%, to be honest with you. It could be. I mean, this does look like just a normal person playing the game, doesn't it? It just looks like a playthrough of the game, if that makes sense, like what me or you would have when we come to play it. On gaming, no, they shared negative press many years ago when some politician tried to get the game cancelled, and they shared it and turned it into hype. Pre-GTA 5. Yeah, that's a good point. But you know, Rockstar's new marketing technique, and they're even still doing it now while the game's actively in its promotion phase, is to just stay quiet about it. Drop a little nugget, let everyone go mental, go quiet. Drop another nugget, let everyone go mental, go quiet. I think this actually works in their favour. I think a lot more people are going to tune into that Netflix thing now. Maddie, do you realise the cutscene was picked on purpose? Because Cal said they can't find me. I use VPNs as he's mocking Rockstar. I haven't seen that clip yet. So is that right at the end of the... I don't even want the audio to accidentally play. Is that right at the end of the taser one, is it? I'm just going to turn the volume down on my phone. I'm going to have a quick watch. Because I think I did... No, maybe I didn't. No, didn't save it. Oh, well, I'll try and find it later. Vice Spot, cool that you're doing lives now. Yeah, honestly, mate, ever since I started doing this, people have been saying, when you're going to go live, are you going to do a live playthrough, are you going to do this, but it's nerves just get the better of you. The thought of going live, because with a video, you can edit it, you can script it out, you can cut out mistakes. But, yeah, I'm just happy to be doing it now. I'm happy that I've just broke over that barrier, because now it doesn't feel bad doing it. I was just looking through my phone to try and find that. That leak so I can have a quick look at it without the audio. I'm going to come back to the chat. Let's have a look what's going on. Token, with the cutscenes in the leaks made me very worried about the footage. There you go. I messed up my words then, but who cares? It's chilled, all chilled. Like Corey Dean, do you think they'll delay it because of the leaks? No, I don't think they will. There's a lot of finance, a lot of thought, a lot of planning gone into this November 19th release. If anything, not that I think any of these will happen, but if I had to pick one or the other, will they delay it or pull it forward? It would be pulled forward. But I don't think that will happen. Yeah, I always wonder how they do the... how these YouTubers play and talk at the same time. Do they just ignore the chat, do they? Is that just something that's accepted when you're watching a creator go live playing a game? You just accept that the chat's going to get ignored. Again, you'll notice with me, I try and reply to all the comments. It's a bit harder to do on days like yesterday. I think I had over 300 comments on Twitter yesterday. But from the very beginning, ever since I started doing this, I've always replied to the comments. Yeah, I just find it's a respectful thing to do, and if I miss any, then I always feel a bit bad because people have taken the time to come out and drop that comment. Do you know what I mean? Apologies, I keep on needing a drink because of this dry mouth. There you go, Doom Reaper, or John. Can't remember what you said you prefer me to call you, mate. Shout out to the Doom Reaper as well, who mods the Discord for me and helps me out with loads of stuff as well. Vice Spot, I think we're mainly here for your input and opinion, mate. So what you have now is pretty much perfect. Yeah, I was thinking that. I mean, a lot of the times when I edit videos as well, I obsess over the visuals. But then I start thinking to myself, oh, are people going to stop watching just because I don't put an extra screenshot here or an extra screenshot there? But again, I do like to put a time into my videos. I try and match the visuals to what I'm talking about. I try and bring up references. And it does take a bit longer. But that's just the way I've always done it. I have a structure for building videos, and once you develop that structure, it's just, you just stick with it, really. Did you realise the cutscene was picked on purpose? Yeah, already read that one. Mark Roberts, from the screenshots, trailers we have so far, there is still massive jump in quality. Yeah, there's just a level of, like, detail and polish. In that first one, as Jason walks past and you look through the dark glass, you can actually see all the detail of the interior. So little things like the foliage really stood out to me. When he's taking the basketball shot, you see a jet ski just naturally go past in the background. At the beginning of the shot, there's birds naturally flying around, and the sound of the world, and it's just, yeah, absolutely incredible. And just imagine what it's going to look like the way Rockstar actually wants us to see it. Token, I think the background should be your Twitter feed to show any updates. I can't do that though, bro, because if it refreshes in a video, someone's posted the leak. Bye Rockstation Gaming on YouTube, you know what I mean? See ya, I'm off. Dimitri, if Rockstar had chosen to release physical copies, they would have surely come up with a different excuse. Hackers want to hack, and a game as big as this is sure to grab your attention. Yeah, the physical thing, man, it's just, people don't like me for saying this, but it's just the way things were always going to go. It's not ideal. I spoke to my old man about this and I said, what do you think about this? And he said, I haven't bought a physical game in years. I download them all. You got to remember, this is the attitude of probably 90% of the people. A lot of people aren't on Twitter. They're not like deep into it like that. A lot of people are just a casual gamer and they'd rather have just the convenience. And this is who Sony are marketing for. And again, I think it's more like Rockstar haven't set this trend. Sony have said to Rockstar, we're going to be stopping physical media production. And Rockstar have said, okay, then when it comes to GTA 6, we won't have a physical disc. We'll line ourselves up with that. Fun fact, is this likely the version of GTA 6 we would have had on the 26th of May? I was thinking about that, actually. Yeah, I was literally about 15 minutes ago, someone put another message in the chat, but no, I think this is a lot older. The level of polish in the final product, we're not ready for this. Bear in mind, Rockstar have delayed the game, what, a year now to add this extra polish, so... AB636, do you think they'll release the Netflix trailer early? No, there's a bit of me expecting an announcement today that they were saying because of what's happened you can watch it tomorrow, but I don't think that's going to be the case now, to be honest with you. Corey Dean, I feel terrible for Rockstar. I do as well, but I got ripped apart for expressing that on YouTube. As soon as I did that post, a couple of people commented saying, oh man, I hope you're ready for what's coming. So what, I don't care. But when you learn to like not care what other people think, it's one of the best moments in your life. It just means you can be free and you're not tied to other people. Because why should you be? Why would you sit there caring what someone else thinks? It just baffles me. It's easier said than done though. Welson. Hello everyone, how you doing, mate? Nice one for jumping in, thank you. We've still got 27 people in. It's fluctuating, but again, I think that's pretty normal. And I'm quite new to this, and I'm pretty sure there's a good chance that there's a lot of other YouTubers much bigger than me, with much bigger audiences, who are currently live right now. So for you guys who are here, I appreciate you choosing to spend this time with me, because I know there's so many people who you could be going to listen to. It's weird how the first leaks are from 2023 and the new leak is from 2025. Jason's wearing the same clothes. That makes me think they are both not very old, probably the same time. Well, they could, I mean, yeah, well, 24 to 25, there's not much in that, is there? I mean, how many of you are actually going to play basketball? How often do you think you'll be playing basketball, and how often do you think you'll do all these little mini side games? There's a lot of stuff on there that's like good sort of in the moment, but you quickly just, there's certain things that you then just end up just doing instead of that. I mean, how often did you play tennis in GTA 5? How quickly did that novelty wear off? The first clip where the basketball rolls into the water is amazing. Yeah, that was what sold it to me. You see the basketball naturally hit the slope and it perfectly rolls down. And as soon as it slid onto the water, I thought, yeah, this is real. There's no way that someone's who's not Rockstar has gone to that level. It's just ridiculous. Is that leak some map size? Apparently the map is real, but from what I read earlier, I was flicking through Twitter looking at some posts, it's going to be one of those maps that reveal stuff as you zoom in. So if you look at it up closely, you can see a few little things. You can see, I think it's the Jason icon. You can see a few little dots, but it doesn't look like there's much on there. But from what I'm hearing, it's when you zoom in, more stuff then gets revealed within the map. Corey Dean, they ignore completely. I think they will. Jack, the map leak is real, but it's from 3 years ago. I don't know. It's difficult to know the scale of the map, because I took a look at it and I thought, oh, this is a bit smaller than I expected. But then you don't know the scale. You don't know the reference. You've got no reference point, have you? Haunted guy. Hey, Rockstar Station. Rock Station. How you doing, mate? You good? Cyberleak doesn't have an account on X. It was someone impersonated. Yeah, I did thought that might be the case. Oh yeah, drink. Again, I'm not going to stay on as long as I did for the last one because it's more spontaneous. I got to cook dinner for the kids and that. However, I might just bail and get us all a McDonald's, feed the dog and that. So he said this on Discord. Rusky, you think a company that oversees bidding spent on a game would be better than the cheapest Norton anti-spyware? Bro. Come on, they've howled for ages, haven't they? Why does Jason run if funny coming from Syed? I thought his weight and movement just really reminded me of Arthur. I mean, they've taken a lot of the sort of systems that they built and that groundedness. Now, again, a lot of people are really going to dislike it when you press the controller to move forward and it takes a fraction of a second before he even starts moving. That, you know, that. But that's how we move in real life, you see. Haunted guy, I want to try my best to not look at the leaks. Yeah, it's difficult not to, though, isn't it? To be fair, it's really difficult. So I do apologise. Some of these, I'm looking at some of your names. I'm thinking, man, I'm going to sound like a prat trying to pronounce this. Thorsa, if that's how you pronounce it. Do you think more leaks will happen soon? Well, he said he's got 2 to 4, which means he's now got 2 to 3. So we'll see. I just hope there's no story spoilers and stuff like that comes out, because that'll be really, really gutting, that will. And thank you for the likes on the post as well. If you haven't liked it, so if you haven't liked the stream, if you could drop a like on there as well, I'd really appreciate that. It just means that more people will get to see it when the very slow YouTube algorithm. With my videos at the moment, I'll drop a video and it does okay, starts doing okay, then it dies, and then like 4 days later, it just starts getting views again. So YouTube's just taking a bit of time with pushing my videos at the moment, but it's all good. Again, if only one person watches it, I'm happy. The everyday GTA, what you saying, bro? You good? I can't believe this is happening. Has anything more happened? Haunted guy. Having digital means they can control over the consumer, and it's fundamentally not right. Yeah, but are you willing to cancel your Netflix, your Amazon Prime, and go and buy everything on DVD? Yeah, the whole thing with the pushing the crypto, that's just really throwing a bit of shade under this as well. Shady Outlaw, mate, just watch the newest leak at night. It looks quality. It does, man. It really does. I was really impressed with that. Again, that thing with the having to smash the window, you're just going to draw a lot more attention when it comes to actually robbing people and that. Or trying to rob a vehicle even. But I wonder if the late game will you just be able to clone every single one. I assume there'll be cars that'll be easier to clone. But I wonder if you would, I wonder how that would work. So that car that he approached there, which is just a random car in the street, how would you get the cloner for that specific car? Can you buy different models? Again, how intricate is this going to go? How deep is this going to go? Just doing a quick check-in on Twitter, because you never know what could happen. Like at any moment, you know, as we say, Rockstar could come along and just drop a tweet, and then yeah, I don't think they've tweeted just yet. So GTA 6 updates. In a newly leaked gameplay video, Rockstar Games appears to be bringing back Red Dead's dynamic kill cam mechanic. Oh yeah, that's the other thing as well. You see the slowed down time mechanic, don't you, as well? Yeah, I've just realised that. Oh, it's crazy. It's crazy what's happening. Mental. I just really can't wait for to see this polished on my big OLED TV and then to actually play it in November. 3 months is crazy, man. 2 months of work and then a few weeks off. On gaming, you're smashing it. Rather support you than some geezer with 1 million subs. Nothing against them. And like, yeah, no, I do appreciate every single one of you. I know I keep saying it and it sounds cheesy, but it's true. When you start content creation, when you're thinking about going live, the fear is going live to nobody watching, do you know what I mean? So, and on game, you're always there on Twitter as well, I appreciate it. But on Twitter, it's Rockstation on X as well. You can catch me over there. I will, are you still here, If you could you pop the Discord link in for me? Will it let you pin it? If it'll let you pin it, if not, I'll pin it. If it'll let me. I do try and be... Honestly, I do try and get on the Discord, but the Twitter's just constantly active. It's just so active all day. It takes up quite a lot of my time, and I work full time as well. Right, so I'm just seeing if I can... Just making sure I haven't missed anything in the chat. Let's see where we are. Give me just a second there. So we've got the level of detail is absolutely astonishing in this game. Crystal trucks leaving the factory, Jason silking his hair back as he leaves the car, NPCs audibly having dialogue being tased. Yeah, it does look impressive, doesn't it? Even from just like a little minute and a half clip. The people who were saying like, oh, this looks like GTA. This was just like a standard GTA game. I don't know what these people were really expecting, to be honest with you. Oh, we've gone back up to 36 people watching. Again, thank you. Again, I'm not sure how long I'll go for. We'll just see. And I don't know, with regards to these type of streams, how regularly would you like me to do that? I think with the videos, I went a bit mad with it. I thought dropping a video every other day, but I think I've put that back to maybe like 2-3 videos a week max. That may increase when stuff starts coming. But with regards to the live, what days and times are better for you guys? Because this is all, you know, it's all about you guys. And how often would you like me to do it? Do you prefer this over the videos? Do you want me to do both? Well, I've started really enjoying those community posts at the minute as well. So thank you guys for always being over in the community posts as well. And it's mad seeing the little live chat thing come up in the little corner, because I was worried about it that it wouldn't work. Right, just gonna give me a second. I'm just gonna see if I can find a way to plug in my iPad, because it's gonna die. It's on 10%. My doggy lying next to me, chilling. So I'm gonna get back to the chat now. Let's have a look. I did say let's chat, so that's exactly what we're gonna do. Being live for 69 minutes. Honestly, the time flies. It just goes so quickly. Don't even realize. I think last time I went live, I planned to do an hour, and I thought, oh God, you know, I'll do half hour to an hour. Before you know it, 2 hours. I don't really want to put a time on it. We'll just see how it goes. But again, thank you for all being here, because I know there are other people streaming at the minute, and sometimes you see me popping up in their streams as well. But I think my favourite, obviously TGG, but yeah, Mick Tannen. Project Vice. I'm a big fan of Project Vice. We're going to be jumping on a stream together as well. Project Vice was obviously massive legend, because he invited me onto his channel back when I had just over 1,000 subscribers, I believe. Yeah, so he was there. So this is from For Sterling. The combat do feel esports. The way the body move while being tased. I can't wait for the extended look. Combat does or doesn't, because for me it just felt like it had more weight, and like Red Dead Redemption, it was all coordinated quite well as well. Because if you see in that clip when the guy comes with the wrench, Jason sort of goes past him, but they still connect quite well, and the recovery is quite good as well, the way everything resets so that they can reposition to face each other. I thought that was quite good. The driving mechanics remind me of Watch Dogs. It's difficult to comment on the driving because we're just seeing it visually, aren't we? So it's really difficult to know. Well, then let's get back to the chat. Mark Roberts, people need to get the bell on notifications. When you sub to a channel, it just picks personalised standard. Found out that the hard way. Yeah, recommendations on YouTube are a bit weird at the minute, because I think a lot of the screen space is taken up by shorts. So again, yeah, if you're in here, if you can like the post. If you do enjoy the content, yeah, switch on those notifications when a video goes live. That first 30 minutes to an hour is so important when it comes to the algorithm, because the algorithm is crazy, the way it works. It's so volatile. I think just the more subscribers you have, the more chance you've got of getting that initial push at the start, haven't you? So again, yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. I'll always do my best to make it worth your while. We've got a bit of Red Dead in the background, such a goat game there. What console are you playing? And will this be for GTA 6? So I'll be playing it on PS5 Pro. Yeah, there will everyday GTA. There will likely be different levels of clones that unlock. Yeah, I'd imagine so. So like a universal ones. So there'll be a universal one that unlocks to like a certain level of vehicle, and then you'd have to get like maybe low, medium, and high, something along those lines. Yeah, I get where you're coming from with that. I wish I could put some music on that wasn't copyright. GTA 6 Leonardo clips. I hope they don't leak the Lucia ending. They just said in the forum, I'll be gutted if they do. Yeah, just try and move away from it. Yeah, you just have to try and make sure that you're closing the link down as soon as you see it. They just get that link closed down ASAP, innit? You can't pin it. Where did I can't even see the link. 2 seconds. Just going back to see if I can find that link, bro. No, I can't see the link. Again, if you've got a question or if I've missed your comment, if you want me to say you don't need to donate, I'll try and go through them all. If you want to be an absolute legend, you're more than welcome to, but that's not what this is about. Right, let's get back to the chat then. Let's have a look. I can't see the link you put. I can't see the message, bro. The cutscene of the keys is absolutely gorgeous. Is there another one drop now? What's going on here? Let me have a look. I need to have a look what's going on. If any of you guys are in my DMs on Twitter, send me. I want to see. I'm missing everything right now. Right, let's have a look. So, yeah, can you just let me, what's the, how much more has come out then? Because I seem to be missing everything here. Cutscene of the Leonardo keys, right? Sorry if I've got a bit quiet. I'm just trying to find this cutscene of the Leonardo keys. I want to see it. Usually people are on it and it'll be in one of the DMs. Someone's just sent it me on Twitter. So is it just the one? Is it all from this taser video? Is it? I'm just making sure I turn it down so I don't get done for audio. Oh yeah, I'm looking at the cutscene right now. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, that looks insane, doesn't it? That looks insane. At first, my brain was like, is this looks like there's AI things? I don't know. They're crazy. It looks nothing like GTA. It looks more like Red Dead Redemption in a modern setting. But what else did we expect? GTA 5 wasn't their last game. It was Red Dead Redemption. That was their last game. I'm just making I'm catching up with everyone. Mark Roberts. Alive every other would be sound. Every other week? Once a week, do you reckon? Just them picking the day where everyone's free. On gaming, McTannon is good, quite funny. Yeah, man. Yeah. So natural. He's just really natural with it, to be frank. Not to glaze, but he's just good. he was always one of the reasons I didn't want to do this, because I was used to watch his videos and think, I'll never be that confident. I'll never be that good at doing this. This guy's just on another level. But people watch, you watch people for different reasons, don't you? But yeah, his intro on his video today made me laugh. Mark Roberts, Sav and his deep dives are quality. Yeah, the level of detail packed into those Sav videos is just, I can't comprehend it. Again, it's a lot difficult for me because, you know, I've got the missus, kids, full-time job. It's not as easy to put that much time into it. AB636, I'm going to delete all social media now. This game's not going to be spoiled for me. Goodbye. Yeah, fair play, mate. Fair play. Don't delete your account. Just like, just remove the app from your phone. Just be strong. Are you going to be viewing any leaks at all, even if it's ended? No, I won't look at the ending myself if that gets leaked. I don't mind looking at little clips of just random gameplay, like just driving around the world. But if anything's going to come along and be too drastic, I don't want to know that. Jack, yo, Rockstation, I'm going to head out, mate. The stream was very interesting. Enjoyed discussing stuff with everyone. Hope the rest goes well. I'll see you next one. Thank you for being here, mate. Enjoy yourself, whatever you're doing for the rest of the day. To be honest with you, I'm probably not going to stay on much longer. Again, more of just a confidence booster, because I was going to do a stream tomorrow and I thought, let's just do it now. I need to get used to being able to be in that moment and just jump on stream when it's needed, when something happens, you know what I mean? Vice Spot. I think he means the cutscene of Jason and carrying the boat. Yeah, that's what I was just looking at, yeah. That's what I was just looking at, yeah. Wilson. If the map size leak is real, it's not much bigger. Again, it's at some point somebody will do that thing where they put the GTA 5 map into that, and from what I can see, if you look at the bottom half of this GTA 6 map, that seems roughly the size of GTA 5. So I think it is roughly double the size based on what I'm seeing. But it's going to be a lot more dense, a lot more packed. There's going to be a lot more to do. We're going to get a lot more enterable buildings, I'd imagine. Yeah, it's going to be great. Just one new leak. I sent it you on X. Hey, bro. I know who you are, man. Yeah, high quality. Thank you for sending me that, mate. Again, it's weird thinking of the thought of putting videos together. I look at these amazing leaks that I can't show you. But again, like you said, someone said earlier in the chat, like, you know, it's about, if you want to watch the leaks, you'll go and watch them, isn't it? It's about us having this discussion together. Vice Spot, there hasn't been anything since the Taser video. Okay, nice one, mate. Thank you for clarifying that. R1_335. What do you think of the map? I'm impressed with it. Like I said earlier, apparently it's one of them that when you zoom into it, more stuff appears on it. But I think the structure, the layout, I think it's great. I think they've cut out a lot of wasted space. There was a little part of me that was really expecting them to sneak in the panhandle, but maybe that isn't going to be the case. But again, how old is that map? We really don't know. 2 seconds, my dog's just coming over. You all right, mate? Yeah, we'll do your dinner in a minute, all right? Sorry, man. He knows when it's his dinner time. He's like, he's just stretching over towards me. The weird thing is that Rockstar and Take-Two are so they sort of have to be at the moment. Yeah, I think that's just the best way for them to be. Yeah, I think it's mad what's happening. So I'm still completely shocked by it. Sorry, just quickly get back to comments. Barracuda players, I'm about to make a petition for burp and fart button in GTA. So when I did the fueling post, somebody, I can't remember who it was, they basically did a post and a fair play to him, he ratioed me. He was like, oh, I don't want to have to eat and go take a dump as Jason. And he completely ratioed me. And he did a little video talking about how he ratioed me. And fair play to him. I hold my hands up to him. But as soon as this broke, people then started going back to the post. And now my likes have gone above his. So I messaged him saying, bro, I'm taking that ratio back, bro. But it's mad. Like, I had a pretty good day yesterday because I did that tweet about how I predicted Luke Stevens could potentially be at the previews. And then a few hours later, we find out that previews are happening. And then we had the vindication on the refueling post as well. So overall, yeah, patting myself on the back for that one. Okay, because you're good, mate. Again, if I'm getting any of your names wrong and I'm sounding like a prat trying to say them, just let me know. Twitter app is full of videos. Yeah, that's why I'm avoiding going on there, to be fair. Vice Spot, man, so many people were flaming you about the gas meter. Then literally a few hours later, it was confirmed it was jokes. Yeah, man, honestly. And not only that, they doubled down because it's the maintenance and the gas meter. So, you know, you all didn't want this tedious thing. Yeah, you're going to get it ×2. Now you got to worry about your gas running out and your engine, your car being battered and having to go and repair it. I hope that like you can repair your own vehicles, not just like go to the mechanic. I hope that you can set up like a shop out back, maybe in Jason's garage, and you can do it yourself. Maybe Jason would potentially have the ability to do that. Everyday GTA, genuinely scared to open X. Yeah, mates. Josh, a lot of the people I follow on here wouldn't post stuff like that anyway. If I go to my sort of for you section, then I might see something like that, but I've curated everything. We've said for donkey on gaming. We've said for donkeys, G, that feel in it. Yeah, it's the next. It was the next step, wasn't it? Honestly, I was watching that clip, and Jason got in the car, and I just saw it light up in green in the bottom left corner, and you even see it sort of like show the circle, not full. And I just thought, man, people are gonna love this. R1. Are you going to do a stream talking about the extended look? Yeah, so depending on how Rockstar and Netflix allow things to happen, my plan is as soon as I'm allowed to, we'll jump on, we'll sit and watch it together. I think, yeah, if it's 20, 30 minutes long, we'll sit and watch it together. Obviously, I ain't going to be silent. You're probably going to hear quite audible gasps of my shock and excitement out top. But I will try and be quiet and we'll just sit down, we'll watch it together. And anyone who does join with that, I appreciate it because there are plenty of other people you could be doing that with. So again, really, really appreciate that. And yeah, and then afterwards, we'll go through, we'll dive into it, we'll do a live breakdown. And then I'll start working on the, you know, details you missed videos. We'll dive in and I'll now start doing a bit more videos now that we have the evidence, because a lot of my videos about this game being slower than before, it was all based in speculation, but quite grounded speculation, just looking at the history, looking at the evolution of the game. But now we've got full evidence that this is going to be the case. Yeah, I'm looking forward to discussing, and I'll make some videos about that. Sorry, I completely lost the track of what I was saying there. Vice Spot, I think they will do similar to how NoPixel and other RP servers will do it. When the car is out of gas, it will run slower. When the engine goes red, it will cut out. Yeah, but you think about this. You go and fill up your tank. I don't know why people wouldn't want this. I was trying to explain it in the comments. So you get up in the morning, you load into the game, you get Jason slides himself out of bed. You then think, right, I'm going to drive over to the shop, refill some ammo, get Jason a new outfit, and then I'm going to go meet Brian and do this mission. But before I do that, let's just quickly fly to the gas station. I'll go in the gas station, put some fuel in my car, go and buy some like snacks and biscuits and stuff like Red Dead, where you use it to recover your health. And for me, like I've said this before as well, which a lot of people don't talk about. If you take away the missions and you take away the side missions, when the immersion is this deep, just playing the game is a game itself, keeping the character fed, making sure he's sleeping, you know what I mean? Like making sure he's not getting ill. That becomes a game itself, you know what I mean? A mini little like role play game within itself, and I like that. It means that when all the fundamentals, the fundamentals are there when all the extra stuff is gone and completed. Vice Spot, I think they'll do it similar. Yeah, we already said that one. Everyday GTA. My For You section is full of leaks. I had to ninja flick back over to my following section. Honestly, man. Like, again, I'm briefly flicking through, but I think all the leaks have pretty much been, I think I've pretty much seen them all now, to be honest with you. We still got 22 absolute soldiers riding it out in here. Again, the discovery side of my YouTube hasn't been the best at the moment, so YouTube doesn't necessarily push my content out straight away. It usually takes a few days. I think it doesn't trust me, so it likes to see how my videos perform before it shows it outside. Like, I'll jump in with like an incredible, really high, exceptional click-through rates, but that's because it's been shown to all you guys, and it's only a few days later when YouTube decides, let's start showing this to people who aren't subscribed. We nearly done an hour and a half now, have we? And I'll do your dinner in a minute, mate, all right? Dog wants his dinner, but I'm going to stay on a little bit longer. He's a bit early. He's just begging me for it. All right, let's have a look. We will know everything at Netflix and YouTube on the 27th. Yeah, I can't wait for it. I've got a feeling Netflix are going to strike anyone who's streaming it. I really do. So I think it... But here's the issue. I'm not sure how I'm going to handle this because for me, it's going to be 2 a.m. in the morning. And I don't know if anyone would watch if I jumped on a stream at 2. I mean, any of you guys, let me know in the comments. You guys who are still here. Will you jump on a stream with me at 2 o'clock in the morning? Because no point in doing it the next day because the hype's gone then. I don't know whether 2 o'clock in the morning. Vice Spot, ah man, your channel will definitely pop off closer to the lead up of the release when the game comes out. Content has been great. Yeah, again, that's all you can. All I can do is just make content that I'm happy with, content that you guys are happy with, and then let YouTube do its thing. That's it. You know, YouTube is the one that decides all of this based on if you're giving a good video to your viewers. And I think a lot of it comes down to the subject. You've got to make videos about what people are searching for on YouTube. A perfect example, the video I dropped yesterday, the preview one, accelerated, but as soon as the leaks happened, that video died because the search just completely shifted. Everyone went from searching for just GTA information to specifically GTA leaks. I'm just going to quickly go back, make sure I haven't missed anyone in the chat. Yeah, I might do a 2 a.m. 2 a.m. stream would be crazy. But I mean, that's 2 a.m. for me, isn't it? I suppose if I was to go to the analytics of my YouTube, there might be people who would be around at that time. But I might do it. Again, it's not necessarily about who's here. It's about, you know, just getting my thoughts across. Well, son. The current leaks look like a base building without any upgrading, so maybe the map will just have... Yeah, I've seen that it's... I think this map is going to be so packed and intricate and detailed. I think when you start zooming in, that's when all the extra icons will start popping up, because Rockstar are going to have so many filters on this with the amount of stuff that's going to be going on. Vice Spot, gonna have to head off, make the dinner. We'll definitely pop into more of your lives in the future. Thank you for being. I think I'm gonna wrap up myself now because my dog's next to me. He wants his dinner, so we'll do that. But again, thank you for everyone who's joined. I don't know when I'm gonna do the next one. I was originally gonna do this tomorrow to celebrate a week out, but I probably will do another one before we go live. Items has just jumped in. I'm actually so annoyed that this happened. I know it's not the most ideal, is it? But it just is what it is. Everyday GTA people freaking out about the map. We already know Rockstar are the GOAT, so yeah. There were some issues with GTA 5, weren't there? The layout, there was a lot of dead space in it, and then you got that road that circled around the entire map. But hopefully they'll have done this a lot better, hopefully. Now before I go, let's just have a quick flick through the Twitter and we'll just see if there is anything. Yeah, just as I'm going, a few people have jumped back in. What are you saying, mate? Should we go and do your dinner, or should we stay on the live a bit longer, man? He's so lovable, this dog. Yeah, so I will wrap it up there. So guys, thank you for joining me. Again, I'm working on this new video. I'll get it dropped soon. I'll be posting all throughout the day. I'll be doing some community posts and that, and I'm going to end the stream right now, and we'll see you for the next one. Don't forget to subscribe, drop a like on the post as well, and also, if you can, it really helps. If you could drop a comment on the actual video when it gets processed and goes live, that's amazing. But again, we'll see you soon.